What's up YouTube, Gemini Johnny back again with day 15 of TikToktober, where I'm taking you through the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find every single day for the month of October. That's right, we're at the halfway point, so you probably know this already, but you can join me right here at 4:15 p.m. PST for the premiere of a brand new video all spooky season long. And hey, if you enjoy the video, if you could like it, it's a free and easy way to help support the channel. Alright, now without further ado, let's jump right in. They say his wife turned into... So stupid. They say his wife turned him into a half man, half cow. But is it true, or just another tale meant to scare us?
The comments are all over the place. One person said, "Ni la Rosa de Guadalupe se atrevió a tanto," mocking how bizarre this story seems. Others are skeptical, laughing about how convenient it is that certain parts are covered, saying he just needs better special effects. But some aren't laughing. They're wondering, what did he do to deserve this? What curse could be so powerful that it would turn a man into a creature of nightmares? And then there are those who say it looks too real. Maybe, just maybe, something darker is going on here.
You can see his hands where he's holding on to the hooves. Look, you can see his hand holding on.
Then there are the believers, those who don't find this funny at all. "Perdón por verte sin tu permiso," they say, apologizing for watching without permission, fearing they've invited something dark into their own lives just by seeing it. Others call for protection, murmuring prayers and verses like Psalmo 91 to guard against any evil spirits that may be lurking. Some say it's just a joke, but when you look at those eyes, you have to wonder, what if this isn't a joke at all? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Face mask coming off and hoof facing the wrong way, my guy. Man, this is not what I searched for real though. The mouth looks really realistic, which is weird. The eyes, you can like see the eye makeup though. His nose is still there.
Joke.
You can still see his nose. You can see where his feet are attached to whatever that is. And then we can see his hand holding the thing.
This isn't a joke.
You can see the bend in his, you can see where his hand is. You can see the bend. I mean, come on. I don't know why we're taking this seriously. But it makes me laugh that some people take this seriously. And once again, putting in the comments, "I'm sorry for watching." As if that does anything. People are so silly. This is another one. That account is a haunted TikToker on TikTok, obviously. This is another one from their account. Can't even hide in peace, hiding from the mimic.
People keep saying they see it. A mimic that's always just out of sight, taking things it shouldn't. Blankets vanish, voices echo where no one stands. Could it really be lurking nearby, waiting for the right moment?
Do you see how I'm hiding from the mimics? Very mindful, very respectful, very...
The comments keep repeating the same warnings. I saw a hand. The mimic took the blanket. Don't look back. Some say mimics mimic everything. Voices, footsteps, even the way you breathe. One person claimed, the mimic was like, "Nope, I'll take that blanket." Another whispered, "It waits, watching, pretending to be someone you trust. But is it just a story? Or could something actually be hiding close by?"
I will say this guy's the king of taking a 10-second clip and turning it into a 3-minute video. Just by having an AI voice read all the comments. It's smart. I should do that. We definitely didn't see anything yanking that blanket off her head, but she didn't seem that freaked out. So I'm guessing it was probably a skit.
Did you know that this girl, Eleanor Zugan, was at the centre of one of the most well-documented and compelling poltergeist cases ever recorded? Eleanor was born in a rural village in an area called Talpa in Romania in 1913, and she lived a relatively normal peasant life until she was around 11 or 12. In February 1925, Eleanor found a coin on the road and she picked up the coin and pocketed it. And her cousins were like, "Don't pick up the coin. That is the devil's coin. It will only bring you bad luck. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it." Now, Eleanor was a girl after my own heart, and she pocketed the devil's coin and went and bought sweets with it, because obviously she's a peasant girl. This is disposable income. She has the chance to gorge herself on sweets that she ordinarily wouldn't get. Of course she's going to spend the money. So when they got home to their grandmother's house, the cousins told the grandmother that Eleanor had found this coin. She had bought loads of sweets and, crucially, she would not share any of them with the cousins. Now, Eleanor's grandmother went berserk. She said that because Eleanor had used a devil's coin to buy these sweets, that the devil was now living inside her and would be inside her forever because of her greed. And this seems to be where all the trouble begins.
Over candy?
The next day, the family are sitting around the dinner table when the house is absolutely pelted with stones. The attack increases in intensity, and at one point, half a brick smashes through the window. There was nobody outside that could have perpetrated these attacks, and the family realised that the rocks, pebbles, etc. seemed to be targeting Eleanor. Over the next few days, objects would move of their own accord around Eleanor, and also objects would be thrown at her from across the room. And this was witnessed by her family and by villagers. By this point, the family are terrified and they call in the local priest. And the local priest observes a lot of this activity. He observes that the pebbles that are inside the house that seem to be thrown around are damp, and he believes that they come from a local stream. So he draws a mark on one of the pebbles, puts it back into the stream, and lo and behold, a couple of minutes later, it finds its way through the window back into the house. And the attacks only continued. Objects started levitating, rocks and other items continued to be thrown around, and at this point, Eleanor starts to be physically attacked. So this is an actual picture of Eleanor and scratches, marks that appeared on her face. Furniture moved on its own, windows would shatter in her presence, objects would disappear and reappear in unlikely places, and this was witnessed by multiple people, including the local schoolmaster. Eleanor was eventually sent to a convent where she was subjected to numerous exorcisms. They couldn't do anything for her, so they sent her to an asylum. And at this point, I just want to highlight that the family are doing everything they can, right? As far as they understand, they send her to the priest, they send her to a convent, and they in turn send her to an asylum because nobody knows what to do with her. But imagine being a 12-year-old girl being sent to an asylum in 1920s Romania. It doesn't even bear thinking about. Eventually, this German engineer took interest in the case and got her out of the asylum in order to study her. He died not long afterwards, and Eleanor ended up in the care of this woman who was a countess in Vienna. It does seem like the countess had a genuine interest in Eleanor. She looked after her really well, and they seemed to have a really good bond. The countess was really interested in the paranormal, but she was also really interested in trying to debunk these cases. And she really believed that the things that were happening to and around Eleanor were real. And over a 5-month period, she meticulously documented 3,060 incidents of poltergeist activity. And 884 of those incidents were witnessed by other people too. Harry Price also got involved in this case. Now, if you're big into the world of the paranormal, you will have heard the name Harry Price before. He was a paranormal investigator and he got involved in Eleanor's case, and he too completely believed that it was real. Price brought Eleanor to London in order to study her under lab conditions. And really strange and often horrible things were happening to her. So she would get these bite marks that would appear on her body in places that she couldn't physically reach. Objects would disappear and reappear in strange places, including in like people's pockets and locked drawers, things that just didn't seem to be possible. And here's where this story I think becomes the most interesting. So everything stopped when Eleanor got her first period. No more paranormal activity. Before she went back to Romania, the Countess made sure that she trained as a hairdresser and a manicurist in Vienna. And they actually kept in contact throughout their lives. And Eleanor was married and then she was widowed. And in her later years, the paranormal activity started again. And the Countess believed that it was when Eleanor started menopause. There's actually video footage on YouTube of Eleanor and like the scratches appearing on her face. And if you want to hear the ins and outs of this story, because it is very involved, you can listen to episode 248 of my podcast, Real Life Ghost Stories. It was released on September the 22nd, 2024, and it's just entitled Eleanor Zugan. And there's a lot to unpack with this story. Like, there are people who obviously believe that it was a hoax. There are people who believe that it was, you know, some sort of poltergeist activity. And Harry Price himself speculated that Eleanor's absolute fear of the devil and belief that the devil was inside her after she had eaten those sweets with that coin that she had found led to her creating this poltergeist activity through like psychokinesis. Anyway, it's a crazy story. Go and listen to it.
Dang, that was crazy. Shout out to, what was her name? Real Life Ghost Stories on TikTok. I like her accent. That's the sound of my people. Actually, she might have been Scottish. I'm Irish. In English. I am a white. I'm white. It is interesting. First question, how do they know it was a devil's coin? They didn't really explain what that was or how they all knew it was a devil's coin. Second question would be, how come nothing happened to the cashier that took the coin? Shouldn't he be in just as much trouble. Or maybe he was and we just don't know about it. I do wonder if like belief in these things helps cause them. If that makes sense. Like if you put a bunch of power, it's like manifestation, right? Like the power of manifestation. If you have a whole group of people that believe in something and are scared of something, will that make it manifest into reality? I mean, I don't think that's how it works, but could be. We don't know. Well, 9 years ago, there was a question posted in the subreddit for r/Lucifer, where I'm guessing, oh wait, well, that's interesting. So I had found this, what I was originally going to talk about, but then I noticed that the r/Lucifer says that it's for the Lucifer Netflix series, a subreddit for the Netflix series Lucifer, based on the DC Vertigo comics. But this subreddit, or this question, the mythology of the Devil's Coin, what exactly is the Devil's Coin, was posted 9 years ago, which would have been before that TV show came out. So I'm guessing this used to be like a actual Luciferian subreddit, and then it's now been taken over by the TV series. But anyway, so I think this was originally a question posed to other Luciferians about what a Devil's Coin is. And I just find it interesting that they don't even know. None of them really even have an answer. Some people have theories. One person says it's one of the coins that was paid to Judas. And this is also just talking generally about the Devil's Coin, nothing to do with this Romanian girl. Or maybe it is referring to the show, because somebody says something about in the show. I don't know. No, it couldn't have been. This subreddit was created in 2011, and that show came out in 2015, right? 2016. Interesting. I wonder if like Luciferians used to come here to hang out, and then now they just come here and it's a damn TV show. I wonder if they like that show. Yeah, anyway, I don't know what a Devil's Coin is, but yeah, super interesting stuff. It's stuff like that. Like, yes, it was way back in the day, and you know, there could have been a lot more information that we don't know about anymore. But all the like leading paranormal investigators at the time were interested in it, so I think there's something to it, man. It's stuff like that that makes me be like, man, like a lot of this I don't believe because a lot of it's fake. But then you hear stories like this, and it's like something was going on there, man. She had something attached to her for sure. Crazy. And once again, that was real life ghost stories on TikTok. She's great. So first off, we haven't seen this dude in forever, probably since TikTok's over last year. I feel like I'd never see his content for some reason. But yeah, did you guys see these? These are supposed new pictures of UFOs. They look like jellyfish.
These images are of a UFO, unidentified flying object, called the jellyfish UFO. Because some people are comparing this to a jellyfish. Doesn't look like a jellyfish to me, but to each their own. Anyway, that UFO that I just showed you was recently recorded in the Middle East, Afghanistan to be exact. There have been a couple of these jellyfish UFOs caught on video or on camera in the past year. And not just in the US, like this one from Afghanistan, but all over the world. Now, while that is a UFO, unidentified flying object, that doesn't necessarily mean it's alien. It could be, like this image from Spain, something very different. Maybe a drone, a very advanced drone. Maybe some kind of advanced military test device. I mean, I don't know, I'm just guessing. But my question to you is, what do you think that these jellyfish UFOs could possibly be? Because I'm telling you, they're actually being seen by people and recorded by people all over the world. Let me know what you think in the comments section, Booskies. Shabadoo!
Goofball, but interesting stuff. Yeah, I saw these last week on Twitter, and I don't know what to make of it. I mean, it looks like something out of a futuristic, like, sci-fi movie or something. This looks like it would be the bad guy. So that's great. It also looks like those are like arms or something, and they might come down and grab stuff if they need to. Especially the one on the far right over there. Way over there. They look like mechanical arms, like they're gonna come down and just be like, gotcha. Go to our base now. Take me to your leader. If anyone's got eyes on the aliens out there, tell them I'm a peaceful dude. I like y'all. Bob, if you can put a good word in with your friends for me, I appreciate it. Somebody in the comments said these are not real images. These are depictions of a group of mylar balloons that looked like a jellyfish. I suppose that's possible, but that's not what I heard they were. It is funny how it's always a mylar balloon. Oh yeah, that's not a Chinese satellite spy drone. That's a mylar balloon. Oh, it's not a UFO. It's just a balloon. I don't like that these things look like they're about 3 generations away from being one of these things from the Matrix. Looks like it's growing those tentacle arms right now. Don't like it. And, you know, maybe it's just my pea-sized human brain and comprehension skills, but that doesn't look friendly. I don't know why. It's just ominous looking. Just doing a little research, I actually found a video of another jellyfish UFO, which is a little more popular. It was actually released by the Pentagon, and this is Jeremy Corbell. And I don't know how to feel about Jeremy Corbell. Kind of seems like a grifter to me, but I think you can be a grifter and also try to get information out into the world. So I don't know. Let's check this out.
And our DOD will be put in the corner. They have to be honest with the American public on this video. So we'll go from there.
Now, a Marine who was stationed at that base told News Nation that the video was taken by an intelligence surveillance balloon. And you say it was widely viewed inside the military before all of a sudden it was then confiscated?
Yeah, you don't have time for this on this program, but there was a dramatic set of events that occurred. It was confiscated immediately from the aerostat that was filming above the base. So what you are seeing is the first ever designated UAP by our government and multiple governments, UAP or UFO from it's an incursion of a military base in a combat zone. So there are secondhand witnesses that are coming forward. But George Knapp and I have spoke to multiple firsthand witnesses. So what you're seeing here is people saying, oh, I saw that. It was filmed live. It was filmed live. It was somehow filmed live during it, but it was confiscated by an intelligence agency that night.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I mean, as you can see above, it's from October of 2017, so it's not like exactly new. I think those photos are new that we just saw, but yeah, I mean, this is nuts. I don't know. And like I said before, and I'll say again until I see evidence otherwise, but I do believe that some of these things are from off-world, and some of these things are like secret government technology that we're unaware of as of now. Man, crazy stuff. I want to fly one. This one says, warning, demon caught on camera manifesting as a little girl.
There's something probably watching you right now, and it's probably closer than you think. And I'm going to show you just what it could be. I've shared this picture only one time before. It was submitted to me by one of my followers a few months ago. And I had a lot of people who messaged me saying that this picture disturbed them quite a bit. This is a picture of a demon who is trying to manifest as a young girl. And I will warn you right now before I show it in just a moment, if this stuff freaks you out and you think you may have trouble sleeping, just keep scrolling. So if you're still here, I assume you want to see it, and I'm going to show it to you. And I want to show you two pictures. The first one is a little blurry. It's the one taken before where you can't see much. It's kind of blurry, out of focus. But in the second picture, it's plain as day. Again, last chance. If you want to keep scrolling, right now's your opportunity. Okay, I warned you. This is the first picture. You honestly can't see much. It's in a bedroom of a house. You can see stuff just lying around. I think there's a closet there. But watch this second picture. You can clearly see in the middle of this picture, in this bedroom,
oh, what the hell?
There is what appears to be a little girl. Only it's not a little girl. This is something demonic. You can tell it's got unusually unproportionate long arms. Like,
it does have really long arms. It's creepy.
But you can make out the pink dress, the long hair. The facial features are distorted. This is one of the freakiest ones that I've seen in a long time. I've had a lot of people ask me about this. But I warned you guys. If you have any paranormal evidence you'd like to share, my email's listed in my bio. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.
Man, we thought Diddy and Epstein recorded everything. These demons and angels just be watching everything you're doing. Don't need a camera. This guy is the Supernatural Sleuth on TikTok. He seems nice. Give him a follow. Christian Paranormal Guru. I got a bunch of good stuff on here, but come back and check his profile out sometime. Yeah, that's really creepy. You can also like see straight through her face. I like how they circled it just in case you don't see the little girl standing there. Her arm is like at her knee or her hand. Better get a squirt gun, fill it up with holy water.
Hello?
No.
Why is that?
No.
Hello? What the hell? Bro, I don't care. What? Hello?
No.
It's,
Why is that?
it's it?
No.
Hello? What the hell? Bro, I don't care.
You would think you would at least like call the park rangers or the police or something. Let them go check it out. You're worried about a skinwalker. There might be somebody trapped down there, homie. Everybody in the comments is being like, a real person would say, help me, please, I am stuck. Please help. Not help. Help. Which is maybe a good point if the person hadn't been stuck there for 12 hours or something. Jesus. Other people are saying it could be a crow, which is a good point. They do talk and say weird stuff. Is it crows or do ravens do that?
Are there any sailors with me right now?
Oh, response from USS Iowa.
If there are any sailors here, you can either ring the bell, or you can touch this bear. It has these little balls on it that you can touch. Oh. Thank you.
I think that's a Boo Bear. I think that's an
Join me.
actual thing you can buy.
Is there someone with me right now?
Boo Buddy, that's what it's called.
Are there any sailors with me right now?
Oh, is it? What is the USS Iowa? Would that be haunted? Oh, dang. It's a retired battleship that served in World War II. It's interesting. So, well, if it served in World War II, it probably saw some battle, and I'm sure people have died on it, so pretty good chance people that it would be haunted. That Boo Buddy, that is a thing you can buy. Actually, let me see if that's the exact one. I don't think it actually is. No, it is different. Slightly. I almost wonder if you just attached cat toys to a regular bear. I'm not seeing any Boo Buddies that look like that one. Interesting. How much is a Boo Buddy? You've got to be shitting me. The freaking Boo Buddies are $300? Bruh. I don't understand. They have a $300 one, a $400 one, or a $65 one. What is the difference here? This one talks? What does this one do? Just light up or something? Or it was an audio. The cheap one has an audio recorder and a flashlight. Oh, it's just an EVP recorder. It's insane. They're charging $65 for that. Yeah, the $300 one has like EMF detection, temperature, vibration, and it speaks, asks EVP questions, uses many sensors to detect environmental. I don't know why I'm going over this. I'm never buying this stupid bear. Hey, Boo Buddy, if you guys would like to sponsor me, I would happily use your bear in an investigation. I'm afraid my father would slap me if I paid $300 for a teddy bear. So this guy though was paranormal_companion on TikTok. If you want to go check out more of his stuff, looks like he does a lot of stuff with the bear and the bell. So go check it out. I don't know. See what you think.
After hearing noises coming from his attic, he's been gathering evidence of these odd sounds that are often heard at night. From noises like thumps and creaks, he's been hearing all sorts of things, all of which emanate from his attic. Initially, he thought the noises were just part of the house, given that it's old. But one night, as he checks the space like he always does, this happens.
You're gonna go up there? You're braver than me, bro. By yourself? I would have called a neighbor or something, like, I'm gonna need you to come over. No, it's just like an attic. I mean, duh, it's an attic, but it's like, it looks like it's finished. It ends right there? I mean, does the table throw itself or something? Huh. Yeah, weird, I don't know. And once again, one of these random accounts that posted it and has no information about who posted that originally or where it came from. But you're nuts for going and checking that out by yourself. I would have definitely called somebody. Been like, hey, I'm hearing noises. I'm gonna need you to come over. Probably got a squirrel or a raccoon or something up there, but just in case, probably best to call a friend. Phone a friend.
Regardez ça comment qu'on voit bien. Là, je peux vous dire qu'il fait noir. Il fait officiellement noir. Oh! C'était quoi ça, man? Oh! C'était quoi ça, man? T'as-tu vu un homme comme... C'était quoi ça? Avez-vous vu l'homme, les mecs? Ouais, avez-vous vu l'homme? Je viens de le voir live, là.
You put the circle there, but I
C'est pour ça que je me tiens
didn't see
ici.
anything. No.
On a vu l'ombre apparaître ici au sol. C'est parti par là-bas où il y avait les tombes qui venaient d'être creusées. Là. C'est vraiment étrange parce qu'à chaque fois je passe dans le coin ici, là. Chris, c'était quoi ça?
Don't like that.
Regardez ça comment qu'on voit bien. Là, je peux vous dire qu'il fait noir. Il fait officiellement noir.
And of course, is that good? Google translate some of this. It's all in French. I didn't mean to say that with so much disdain. I wish it was in English so I knew what we was talking about. The caption says, we were exploring a cemetery live when suddenly, doesn't help. Oh, they were talking about the little shadow thing that pops through. I think that was just a shadow from a bug. Because you see these big ass bugs flying around. And then it flies back at him whenever he starts pointing. Watch. Well, yeah, I don't know about the, I think that shadow thing was just a bug shadow, but I don't know about the voice calling for help, but who knows where they're at, so it could just be somebody in a neighborhood nearby or something. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd give you guys some fun prank ideas for Halloween this year for our palate cleanser today.
Destiny, stop! What are you doing up there? Get down! Thank you. For 17.
Ready?
You can tell this dude had enough. What are you doing up there? Stop.
Destiny, stop! What are you doing up there? Get down!
That's great. This is what I do to people all day at my job. It's fantastic. I love it. I wish I could do it all year round. Start a petition to have Halloween Horror Nights all year round. But there you have it, folks. That is day 15 of TikToktober in the books. We did it, we done it. We're doing it some more. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video in the future. I do have a bunch of links in the description of this video. If you click on any of them, I might get a small commission. There's also my Patreon down there. It's only 99 cents a month, so come say hi to the gym crew. But if not, I'm just glad you're watching right here on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, stay creepy.